Hello everyone. Apologies, it took me a bit longer, so I'm just going to pause back, because that's right at the start. Apologies again. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream, doing another impromptu Fallout stream, because these are what I do now when I'm struggling at work. Yay! Hello everyone. Also, I do realise I will have shaved since the last stream, so I look a bit different. So, that's a thing. You can comment on how weird I look like this. But hello to Raphael and Pete in nice and early at the start of the stream. Why is there no music? Why is there no... There we go. Let's get the menu music. That's nice, and you can't escape out. I haven't played 76 in a while, so apparently something's free on the camp thing. I wish it just showed... You know what, it'll probably have it in the special? Yeah, a flag! Well, isn't that nice? Ooh. And you know what, I do kind of like that wood. Yeah, so let's grab the wood wallpaper. Why not? Why not whilst I'm here? Seeing as I don't check stuff too often, and I don't play most weeks anymore. Yeah, that's so good for me. And Charmander, welcome to the stream as well. Let's go over to Powers Pete, because he is my fancy character, and... Oh, that's weird. Apparently I've still got private worlds working. I will need to, check that I've not been charged an additional subscription, because I think it was supposed to end, like, some point earlier this week, but I might have just got the date wrong. And Handmade76, welcome to the stream as well. Oh man, I checked up just before I actually properly went live, and we got a dislike on the stream instantly. I was like, oh, that's a bit different. Also, we don't have... Oh, yes, okay. I did ping in the Discord, didn't we? We're a bit lower on viewers today. I might have picked a bad day to do this. Is something going on? Is something going on that I've completely neglected? Or is YouTube just not notifying anyone and broken? That seems very likely. Because it's claiming like there's less than 10 of you. Which is unusual for just any stream, to be honest. Even like the Warhammer streams, we hover around the dodgeball digits. Christopher, welcome to the stream. Hello, currently raging at the random legendary drops. Yeah, it can be a pain. While I'm playing, I might actually end up... Okay, but it's loading in. It's just loading in a second later. Oh, screw you, come on. Just put me in a world with a camp I can actually place. Yeah, I might end up saving a few recordings if I get anything, because I've got a video where I need lots of B-roll footage. Glad to see you. Game crashed. Pete Bates says, glad to see you back. I haven't left YouTube. I've been on YouTube the whole time. We've just been doing lots of other things. We've been doing Skyrim, Warhammer, other Fallouts, still some Fallout 76. Like, I've streamed this a couple of times. Okay. Let's just go again. We have many such services. I made 76. I think YouTube just may not have wanted to notify. Normally I try and schedule my streams like at least half an hour early. But this time it was like 10 minutes early. So, yeah. Charmander says, I didn't get the usual new YouTube notification in advance just for live now notification. Yeah, it's partly on me. I scheduled it very soon. Because I literally was sat here, I tried editing, I got all the files sorted and I just couldn't. Then I tried playing a video game, and I just couldn't. And I was like, what am I going to do? I'm not in the right mood to actually relax and play games, but I'm not in the right mood to work. I was in kind of a middle ground, and that's where streaming comes in. Because streaming is me working whilst playing a video game. Best of both worlds. Astronus, or Astrosons? Astrosons, that makes more sense. Says, do you know if character progress transfers over if I switch from Xbox to PlayStation? I doubt it does. I am like 99% sure that it won't. It might on PlayStation or Xbox, do you have to log into a Bethesda account? Because maybe then it would, but otherwise I'd say no. And Charmander saying, have you heard about the coming change with special loadouts? Might actually get me to play again. Yeah, I've heard about them. I probably will do a video when they come out, talking not just about them, but like the knock-on effect it will have with build making and stuff. Because I've already got some thoughts, and I'm already pretty certain I know how it's going to go. Oh, are we being a bit glitchy? Okay, yeah, apparently I've still got Fallout first. Come on, game. Oh, you... Okay, I literally just managed to glitch myself into the tent. And now my map won't load. Oh, perfect. Oh, and I can't fast travel, can I? Okay, I can get out. This is fine. Alright, so yeah, apparently I've still got my tent. For the time being, at least. So, maybe I will just throw a bunch of stuff in here. Because I'm very over-encumbered. Which is incredibly bad. So rather than sorting it all out, which would be very boring for us all to watch, I'm just going to throw everything in there. You know what, I can scrap down that hunting rifle though. Yeah, because I've got tons and tons of stuff I just need to get rid of. Look at this. That's a ton of scrip. But apparently there's, a whatchamacallit going on. You know, one of those. Yeah, one of those. One of those is happening. So we can always just, like, go over to the purveyor and deal with one of those. Yeah, I can throw that in there as well. That's the thing I need. Yeah, just throw it in. We've got 1,200 stash space now. I don't need to worry about don't need to worry too much about what I've got there. I've got missiles and harpoons and all sorts. Okay. That is fine. That is fine. Yeah, that's all fine. Ta-da! We're under encumbered. Noxus has just got Fallout 76. Any builds you recommend? What I'm playing right now, power armor, like big guns, is what I default to these days. It's a pretty chill one. It takes some time to get going, but you don't have to worry so much about the legendary grind, because for power armor you don't need legendaries, and you can just shred through stuff and be pretty strong. It's kind of nice. Okay. Do you know, I've already catched up with the messages, it's fine. There were 2 messages. Hello Anna, welcome to the stream. Yeah. That's fine. Oh, that is nice music. Not having played this in a while, I appreciate the music once again. Being nice and chill and calming. It's good. It's good. I approve. Okay, let's just scrap that down as well. And once I've killed a few of the Scorched, I will actually, you know what, we appear to be fairly safe here. And I got a jetpack, so I can just do that, and oh, turn invisible for the person, yeah. Oh, gee. For the record, I am not dropping a single frame on the actual stream, that is just the game. It's just the game right there. Playing up a bit. Alright, let's take a look at the challenges, because, yeah, I've done nothing, as you can see. I've gained 500 XP so far, woo. Buy or sell an item, complete a daily up, daily quest, event, level up, visitor shelter, floral wall decoration. I can do that one, I suppose. Complete an event, harvest things, kill huge creatures, kill legendaries, scrap pre-war money. Pre-war money is possible because there's the event that happens at Morgantown Airport. That one I could do. That's realistic. What I need to do is be like, bonus intelligence team. Yeah, that's more like it. Yeah, okay, there is one just in here, but you know what? I don't need to worry about that. I've not got half as many caps as I thought I did. But yeah, let's jump to back on the beat, because it appears someone's there. And then after doing back on the beat, we can head up north to the airport and see if the event there spawns. Because that'll be like some nice little score got. Thomas Kennedy got the Strangleheart Power Armor today. Congratulations. I hope you're having fun with it. I heard... No, I think it was a Fawn Armor they were having problems with in PTS. Yeah, Fawn Armor had some issues in PTS because I saw some very angry comments about it online. Where it was like, screw you Bethesda, how dare you nerf this, you're terrible people. And then the reply was just like, yeah, this is just a bug, it's in the PTS, that's a bug, this is what happens, basically. Father Ben says, after playing many hours, would you recommend this game? I've never sank the time into it. It depends what you want. As like a chill Fallout experience that you can play with others, it's definitely good for that. It's, yeah, it's pretty fun. There is an interesting main story. If you are a big Fallout fan and want to learn more, or want to spend more time in another Fallout world, It's good. But there is Sanjay who shouts about this event all the time. I think the event might have already passed or failed. In the time it took me to get here, the event ended. So that's a shame. Let's just run north. But yeah, I definitely recommend looking into it. It's on Game Pass, so if you've got Game Pass, that's a very easy way to pick it up and try it. It goes on sale fairly often. If you're uncertain, I wouldn't recommend buying it at full price, but overall it's perfectly fun. I mean, just by watching the stream you'll get a rough idea of some of what it's like. So, being online though, like I'm clearly on a server which doesn't agree with me as much as I'd like, which is causing some juddering and stuff. Chandler says, "All challenges. Having not played 76 in nearly 2 months, I forgot about them. Has the season changed yet?" No, it's still on the same season. Don't think it's still the next update. But yeah, still on the same season. Which I also think means that a lot of people just aren't playing 76 at the moment. We'll have likely seen a bit of an increase recently with the whole Bethesda or ZeniMax acquisition going through with Microsoft, and the hype around a bunch of Bethesda games going to Game Pass. I'm sure that will have upped the player base a little. But as for previous players, I figure that one's actually going to be pretty low. Look at it! God, this I forget about the game. the lag! The lag, like, come on. Oh, yeah. That's by far the worst part about the game. Like, sometimes it does just like to lag. Do not adjust your television sets. Everything is fine. It's just... the server doesn't like me. Just kind of says, hey, what's with the dislikes? Dislikes? Is it multiple now? There was one before the stream had even started. So I'm pretty sure it's just like, hey, why do you play 76? Screw you, we all agreed we hate that game, right? I'm pretty sure it's one of those circumstances. Oh, I'm about to run out of ammo. Yep. Let's have a reload. Everyone, Kenny, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon, sir. I just got back from getting my first vax shot and saw your stream. Well, congratulations on getting the first shot. It's like, it's 2 weeks till the next one, right? I think it's something like that. So, I hope that all goes smoothly for you. Chris says, sucks I'm at work. If I was at home, I'd talk with you last time. It was so cool to run to Appalachia with you, Darth Bane. No worries. It's fine. I must admit, I don't know how long I'll even be on for. It's very much just an impromptu, get myself motivated stream so that I can make a video, because I've got a Fallout video I need to edit, but it's like 25 minutes long. And there's a lot of like specific footage I need to use at specific points, and I just kind of looked at it and went, at the time. Nope, I didn't hit auto move. There we go. Not gonna lie, I'm happy right now. I just capped Kellogg first try on survival mode with a sneak attack crit with a mini nukes as just Kellogg. I mean, that is the best way to deal with Kellogg in the game as standard. Of course, if I had my way, as many of you will already know, I'd make it so you could convert Kellogg and have a whole storyline with him. That blew up. Feldman says, my friend very kindly gifted me the Trace and Telling edition, so I might take the leap and sink my teeth into it. Oh yeah, definitely. If you've been gifted it, it's worth a shot. I have a beginner's guide on my channel if you do want just some of the basic knowledge explained. It is a bit out of date now, but like 99% of it still applies pretty much, so I never ended up updating it, which I considered because it is my most viewed video. I was like, I should really try and cash in on this and make an update to it, but I made the video a bit too well, and like it was mostly future-proof. Like, even the stuff that did technically change, the way I phrased things meant, no, that still kind of works. John Miles says, usually when I'm that close to a train station, I collect all drop weapons and just sell them until I hit the daily caps limit. Yeah, Jeez, okay, okay, I'm gonna go over here, and then I'm gonna look for a different server, because, is the event gonna start? Yeah, okay, we're gonna do collision course, because I need to do this, but Yeah, we're being real laggy here. Like, real laggy. Like, it's bad. It's bad, and it's definitely not the stream. I know that. I did internet checks before I started streaming. OBS doesn't drop the frame. It's fine. Just kind of says, is it Fallout Rant? No, that's already sorted. On Monday? Yeah, I've got the Skyhammer build tomorrow. Then on Monday, I will be uploading the Fallout Rant, which has already been edited. Yeah, that's the thing. I edited the Fallout Rant like a couple of days ago. A few days ago, maybe? So yeah, that's already done. Yeah, Fallout Rant is done. I've got the next Skyhammer build for tomorrow. Sunday I'll be streaming. I'm planning on probably streaming the day after the Fallout Rant as well and discussing the rant, because I figure there'll be some people who want to do that. But yeah, this is for... Yeah, to be fair, the video that I'm need to be editing isn't probably going to come out for like 5 weeks, I want to say. So, it's not like I need to rush to get it done. But when I work on something, I like to get it done like ASAP. Oh, I caught up there. Alright. Can't wait for the mass dislikes. Whoop whoop. It still boosts the engagement at least. I will say, over time, my videos where I've been giving an opinion on 76, which is all dangerous to do in the Fallout community. Doesn't matter what opinion is, if you've got an opinion on it, always going to be dislikes. But yeah, over time, the like to dislike ratio gets better, I find, on those videos. So it's not too bad. Oh! It's decided to go onto the combat music now. It was perfectly fine with being chill earlier, but now it's no. It's like, no, we've realised you're in combat now. Okay, let's, Okay, you... This is a really easy event, which is just going to get me a few... Okay, that Scorched Beast isn't actually hostile game. We all know this. Can't trick us. You dead? Yeah, you're dead. I probably didn't watch the video. Yeah, it does annoy me when people, like, comment and, dislike without watching the video. Like, there's plenty of, like, actual criticisms that can be levied against me and my opinions, which are fine, and it's good to discuss, because it's always good to have a bit of pushback against what you say, so you can just analyse it and see if you... That turned into a skeleton. So you can see if your opinion holds up under criticism, which is a good thing. But so often it is just like, hey, I've assumed something about this video I didn't watch, and I've decided to click on the video, pause it after 1 second, and just shout at you. Is it actually possible to kill the Scorched Beast at that event? I've had it many times, but it still leaves the area. Yeah, I think it just flies away. You'd be better off asking someone who goes for, like, max power, well, we one-shot killed the Scorched Beast Queen kind of thing. Because, I've never killed the thing. Oh, well, I don't even know where it's gone then. Yeah, I've never killed the Scorched Beast. But I've only, like, fired the odd pot shot at it before. Okay. Daka daka daka. Daka daka daka. Daka daka daka. I really... Actually... Are you guys... Yeah, you guys have to be seeing the same stuttering as me. I was about to ask if it's as bad on the stream's end, but it's going to be exactly the same. Like, yeah, I can even look at OBS and it's the same. It's just not being very smooth right now. Oh, is that a... Yeah, there's a super mutant up top there. That's a bit unusual. Oh, it just dropped down. Okay. Now we just await the cargo drop. And then server hop afterwards to see if we can get onto a slightly more stable server, which isn't being quite so laggy. Oh, there comes the cargo drop. See, the cargo bot I've shot a lot. Because you can just kind of shoot it and it doesn't matter. Alright, come on. Alec? I apologise, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm not even too sure how to do that one. My apologies. They say, to be honest, when Fallout 76 works, it is quite good, especially Wastelanders content. Yeah. Hey, there we go, I just got a rank up and I got a fancy skin. That's nice. Got that for completing an event. Plus, if I take this stuff, pre-war money 101. Boom, boom, boom. If I scrap that, that should be like another 1,000. I'll probably get to rank 50 by doing all this. Yep, there we go. Scrap pre-war money. Bunch of stuff there. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Yeah, I'll probably get to rank 50 in this stream. So, okay, first things first, let's leave my team. Then, let's block for session a few people in this world so it doesn't just send us back. There we go. Block for session. Block for session. This is how you generally force the game to actually get you onto a new world, rather than just going, hey, we noticed you quit that world, we're going to throw you right back in again. You know what, seeing as I've got a private world, nah, let's go an adventure. Let's try adventure again. I was going to say maybe a private world will be a bit more stable. Oh, it says, no, don't... Al, I apologise, I'm just going to call you Al, says... Oh, lol, don't worry about pronunciation, it's just a fake name. That's fair enough. I feel like I had a solid stint of, like, 6 months where on just about every single live stream there'd be someone new who showed up with a name that I didn't know how to pronounce. I'd pronounce it right on the first time. They'd say, hey, thanks, it was the first time anyone's ever got my name right on the first try. And then I'd forget how I pronounced their name originally and just mess up from there on out. It was terrible. Alright. I want my camp. Come on, game, why are you being mean? Why does it have to be mean to me? Just haven't played 76 in months, just lost the drive to log in every day and do the dailies and such. Also doesn't help that I don't have PS Plus. Oh yeah, that's gonna hold you back on it. Yeah, I've not really got much of a drive to play it so much anymore. There's a bunch of other games I want to play. I've burnt myself out on it a little bit. Hence, I'm not playing it as much anymore. But covering it from, like, before it came out, I think I ended up covering it for, like, 2.5 years straight with not much in between. Which obviously doesn't help out too much. How is this? Oh, well that's weird. It's being a bit smoother for me, but on OBS it's being a bit rougher. That's interesting. I don't know why it's doing that. That is a bit annoying. Alright, what I am going to do is pick up a few things here. What's bad? Yeah, I'm just going to try and pick up some relatively bad stuff. Mutant Slayers isn't particularly good. And then I'm just going to script it down. Get myself some extra script. Get myself some extra script. There we go. Work on it from there. God for lag. Yeah. Oh. You know what? I'll try lowering my settings as well, see if that helps it out. AD Custom Elite, welcome to the stream. Can I change it in here? It's not game, is it? It'd be display. Yeah, because I've always got it at ultra. Yeah, I have to restart the game. Fair enough. You know what? Let's just go to medium. Let's just go to medium. That'll be fine. And then nope. And if I quit to desktop, reboot the game, let's see if that makes it run a bit smoother. Because it always used to be fine on ultra, but maybe it doesn't like it now. Okay, boot it up again. Chomna says, I'm the same, I just don't think the dailies are enough to engage me. I enjoy watching an hour or so of people streaming it each week, but not enough for me to play it myself. Yeah. Like, I really don't jump into it much anymore. When there's a big new content drop, I'll spend like a day like playing it non-stop, I'm sure. But for the time being, it's just like, nah. I'll stream it, but yeah. Connect says, cheers. Okay, I reinstalled Fallout 76 and thought it would be me with the lag, but it seems like no. Oh, is the game just lagging at the moment? Is there just like a problem with their servers or something? Oh, that could be a thing. That could be a thing. This is a big disadvantage of being an online game. In Fallout 4, I can just jump in, and I know it's going to be like the same each time, pretty much. In Fallout 76, it's just another variable. Turned out the settings. We've been to several different worlds now. Let's see if it's going to be good. Because if it's not going to be good, what do we play instead? Why do you keep spawning me in worlds without my camps? Why, game? To be fair, we haven't gone to my camp yet, but... Our Rebel Squad leader asking the question that everyone asks, when is the new season dropping? Whenever the next update is. And I don't think they've said yet. Yeah, we don't know. Nobody seems to know. People have guessed, but I don't think there's actually an official date out yet. It's a while, though, I reckon. Like, at least until after the PTS is over and done with. Oh, just fine, keep me on this world, screw the camp. Okay, this is a bit smoother. Yeah, okay, maybe I did just need to turn the graphics down. Because, to be fair, this doesn't even look particularly different. Like, I can kind of tell it looks worse, but not by that much. Yeah, maybe the game was just like, oh no, we're not running ultra good anymore. But hey, that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to want to go to the Purveyor and do some other stuff. Alan says, I hope with Xbox acquiring ZeniMax, Fallout 76 should hopefully get a boost to the servers and stability due to additional funding. That would be nice to see. I won't hold out too much hope for it, but it would be nice to see. Oh, a Nocturnal Submachine Gun. That is perfect. That'll be 15 script. That'll... yeah. That'll pretty much sort us out. There we go. We'll be able to spend a little bit of script at the Purveyor. Shall we do that now? Or... actually, you know what? One Violent Night's going on. So, no, I've forgotten how to do literally everything. Let's just always start my own team. Always start my own team. Let's go to One Violent Night. Toggle back to that one as well. That'll give us a few things to do. Yes, just to get a loaf, I know. Right, one that's loading in. I can also take a second to check. Nope, I just clicked the wrong thing. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? It's fine. It's fine. I totally didn't just minimise the chat on accident. It's good. Oh, and hey everyone, don't forget to hit the like button, do the good YouTube stuff. Have we just... oh no, okay.
This thing's been attacking the Buck's Den beer house every night while we party. We call it the Night Stalker. It's killed some of our best guys. Polly says the loud music is what's pissing it off. So we can make a ruckus to draw it here and spin up an ambush. Hell, if some beast gonna put it into our good time. So we're fixing on blasting the jukebox and jamming on instruments loud as we can. Even rigged up some
just
rusted instruments to shake
one ghoul
around.
chilling out there.
Beat on some of them ferals we caught.
Yep. You're gonna attack ferals and stuff. That's all fine.
Particular sounds seems to send that son of a bitch into a blind rage.
Ooh, oh, the tin cans over here. Yeah. Okay, man, I forgot how long some of these like messages are. Okay, what I want to do is get more lead for this character. That much I know. This character was short on lead, so tin cans, perfect to have. Just kind of says, hey Soldier, what do you think about the isometric games, Fallout games like Fallout 1 and 2? They're not really so much my kind of thing. Like, I want to be able to get into them easier, but I do struggle with it. Like, I don't dislike them. They're just... oh, you're just being invisible over there. I just find them a bit difficult to play. Like, just a little bit clunky, I suppose. Okay. Take all your stuff. Which is a bit of a shame, because at some point I should do a full playthrough of Fallout 1 and Fallout 2. Although, Fallout 2 I cannot get to run at, like on my computer what's looking normal. It looks like it's trying to emulate for mobile or something weird. Like it's a vertical video when I try and play it, and I wasn't able to fix that. So the video that I've actually got coming up, which I'll be editing hopefully after this, or starting to edit after this, I needed a Fallout 2 clip, and I couldn't record it myself like I did with every single other clip, so I asked Kato for the footage instead, because I knew he'd be able to do it. So yeah, there's going to be one clip from a video that happens in like 5 months or whatever, that is not recorded by me, it's recorded by Kato. Just, oh. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm shooting the hell a lot there. Oh, here's a couple more ghouls. Come on. Let's let the others shoot that a bit as well. Don't want to get all the kills myself. Oh, I didn't get that one though. Oh, my gun just twitched a bit there. Okay. Alright, the little thingy is going. What? Whoa! My gun does the animation for like resting the gun or whatchamacallit, or readying the gun seems to be a bit iffy at the moment on this. Is that a thing? No, I don't think it is. What's the gist of the video? It's talking about how the next Fallout game can bring back some older players. Like, certain things to do that bring back older players. It's essentially what it is. But it ended up being quite a long video, and I had to, like, shorten so much of it, because there's a whole point where I start talking about, like, story and character building, and it was basically going to be like a... almost... It was going to be a ridiculously long essay, if I wasn't careful. So, I had to cut that one short, and work on it from there. Okay, let's just, yeah, shoot you guys a bit. Drink some water so we get healing up. Okay, I've hit the Night Stalker a bunch. That's all good. Oh. Oh, there's the Night Stalker! Oh, I just charged at me. When did it decide to do that? Alright, well, oh, yeah, we got it. We got it. It's dead. Let's just really unload on the ghouls here now. Cool. And music stopped. We got the repeatable XP. That's good. Oh, you're a bit of a pain. There we go. Got a little bit of armor. Wolford says, Mortal Online is a Viking game you may like with awesome weapon customization and first-person combat. Hello, Wolford. Welcome to the stream. I may like it. I may not. I do not know. Not without really seeing it. I realise that I'm a very good judge of what games I will like and what games I won't. Like, I know pretty much just by looking. 9 times out of 10, whether or not I like a game. What's it called? Mortal Online. Oh, it's an online one. I'm trying to stay more away from online games now. Like, I did 76 because it was part of Fallout, but I'm more of a single-player person. Thanks, buddy. That was very nice of him, making sure I got the hit in, so I gained some XP. That is lovely. Christopher says, did you go off on the obligatory get a new engine rant? No, I didn't. I didn't, because I feel like that's not the most important thing, by any means. And it's also like something which just kind of gets thrown around as a buzz phrase. And it's just like, well, they just need a better engine so the game runs better. It's, I figured I'd go on to some actual, more like, I don't even know how to describe it, but yeah. I decided not to go down that side of things. I didn't think that would help anyone. Alright, let's, we do need to visit someone's shelter. Maybe this person has a shelter. Let's see. Just gonna if Fallout 5 has the atmosphere of Fallout 1, the main quest quality of 2, the world exploring of 3, the writing of New Vegas, and the gameplay of 4, it would be perfect Fallout in my opinion. You might like what I say in my video then, because I do talk about like, oh, this is again. I do talk about a lot of the different things from the previous games that were good and bad and could go back again and whatever. Okay, has this person got anything I want? It was not terrible, I suppose. Oh god, he sells the plans a bit expensive, especially considering how cheap he sells the legendaries. No, I don't want any of that. Okay. Do I want any of this? Nope, 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 nope. Oh, Nocturnal Fat Man! Only 500 caps! Nice! Yeah, I doubt this guy's actually going to have anything I want unless he's selling like a stack of the ammo I use. Nope, 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 nope. Nope to all of it. Vatro, welcome to the stream. Greetings, time of day to whoever is reading this. Yes. I mean, over here in the UK, it is 6 something. Okay, so anything at all. Anything at all that I want and is cheap. No. No. I feel like that guy was selling his legendary is a little bit lower and everything else just a little bit higher. Fallout 5 seems like a pipe dream for the next 7 years, folks. We have Elder Scrolls 6 and Starfield before we get a main Fallout game. Oh yeah, it's... I don't think Fallout 5 is even guaranteed for this decade. I'd go as far as saying that. Like, I feel like it'll be 2025 at the earliest, I'd say Fallout 5 would be. But I'd say sometime between 2025 and 2035, we will get Fallout 5. Fallout Canada will be pretty interesting planet to cover with the annexation and Alaska's oil reserves. Yeah. Now, see, oh, that was just a thing. I don't know my American geography very well, but I figure you could probably do a Fallout, like, in a northern state that borders Canada, and then do some stuff along with that, rather than setting the entire game in character. In character? In Canada, necessarily. I hope it's set into Ontario, because Toronto's mentioned in Fallout 3 Pit DLC, and I'm from Ontario. Yeah. I think just about everyone would like a Fallout game set where they live or where they come from. I know Stilltown Eric, one of the patrons and people who's been around on the channel for a while, he kind of knows this area fairly well. He spent a lot of time in West Virginia when younger, I believe. So he quite enjoys just seeing things that are familiar. What's the best way to get plans? Doing events. Oh, I hate when it does that. Sometimes the game doesn't like you jumping onto things from something else. It just teleports you back. Yeah, doing events is a real good way to get a bunch of plans, especially plans that are more common. But other than that, going to people's camps, because I think most people tend to sell plans pretty cheap. Like, I know most of mine I sell for like 9 caps, I want to say. So you can often get a lot of plans cheap that way. Especially, I mean, if it's a really rare plan, might struggle a bit. Like, the Fixer. If you want the Fixer plan, you're unlikely to find that just chilling for 9 caps in someone's store. But if you just happen to be missing, like, oh, the Assault Rifle Fierce Receiver plan or whatever, then maybe someone will just sell that cheap. Okay, let's just, yeah. Get rid of you, Rob. Thank you. Oh, gee. Okay, there was a whole conversation about that as I was answering. Ask your friends who don't play to give you to... Yeah, if you know anyone who plays the game as well, then telling them what your plans you're looking for can be good. Or even if you can find like a community that plays on your platform. That's a good way to do it as well. Christopher says, sell most legendaries cheap. They're usually specific to a particular playstyle. It can take months before someone decides it's worth it. Is it? You can't sink the barrels anymore. That's something which, like, got broken, I want to say with Wastelanders. Like, it's been broken for a while. and has never been fixed. You used to be able to either pick up the barrels like I did there, or sink them. Now, no matter what your agility, you just pick them up. If you can sink them, I haven't worked out how, but it used to be you hit like E to pick up and R to sink. And now it's just like E, sink barrel, and you pick up the barrel. It's locked, can't be bothered. Canadian, I'd like to know how China fared after the war. Fallout and Beijing could be interesting, yeah. The Fallout Marketplace is also a good spot for plans, yeah, not a bad shout there. There's plenty of like trading hubs you can check out. Mason says, and I'm level 10 so I don't have caps. Do not bother about trading or worrying too much then. Yeah, just play, literally just play the game and you'll get plans as you go up. I see a lot, especially like on my Discord and my trading channels, I see people come in and be like, hey, I only have 1,000 caps and I'm like level 5 or level 15 or whatever, please can I get tons of stuff? And you... Oh my god. We've got a legendary beaver. You? No, you're standard beaver. Look at it. Look at the legendary beaver. Oh, this is perfect. That is perfect. Okay, I'm actually gonna record that because I kind of need that for the video I was talking about. That is surprisingly helpful. But yeah, if you're low level, literally just play the game and don't worry too much about getting all the equipment you need. Oh, it's a bunch of cultists. I thought these people were friendlies. I saw the Brahmin, thinking they were friendlies. That's a dead Brahmin though. Oh, that cultist isn't going to show up. Fair enough. Alright, let's jump up to them. But yeah, early level, just kind of play the game.
To the divine light.
You'll earn plans as you play. Weapons for the half-god rolls missing that one last effect to make it legendary to your build are often not as expensive as you think they are, with the exceptions of bloody explosive weapons. Yeah. Getting, like, decent legendaries is pretty cheap a lot of the time. Okay, so there were some settlers over here. They got murderized. I see. Pick that up, pick that up. Where am I? Wait, where am I going for this? Okay, to the prison. I'm going to the prison. I've also just spotted that leader of a pack is on. But I'm not going to bother with it. Anna says, what makes the beaver legendary? I must know. Oh, it is something I rant about in the video I've teased a few times now. Enemies just randomly spawn in as legendaries, which just makes them tougher, and they drop, like, potentially the best weapon in the game for you. And there's, like, no consistency over, like, the strength of the enemy to what you get. Like, that beaver gave me a decent enough one-star weapon for, like, if you're a fairly low level. A instigating knife is quite a nice thing to have. But likewise, I've killed like the Scorch Beast Queen before and got stuff that's worse than that, like nocturnal miniguns and trash. Okay, yep, let's just blow the cars up quick. How's the stream going? The stream's going alright. I think YouTube has started like acknowledging that I'm live, so we seem to have people actually coming in now. Right at the start, it was like proper empty. Sergeant Discord, people at 76. Hello, Fredo, welcome to the stream. Martin, welcome to the stream as well. Man, yeah, I'm missing. I apologise, I'm definitely missing messages. Is there any Discord groups anyone knows? Yep, my Discord is linked in the description. It's mostly 76 players. There's a whole like channel within that for it. But I really want his Knights of the Old Republic free. I do often hear that game thrown around, but I've never played it myself. Alright, let's just shoot these things and read more of the chat. Ooh, just because you have a bloodied handmade bashing does not make it worth anything over a 5k. Yeah. Hello, all praise Chuck for legendary beaver, guardian of the Bowie knife. Yep. He was a good beaver. We will always remember him. They were friendly until you killed the pet beaver. Oh, I didn't realise. Didn't realise the cultists worshipped the beaver. Poor Chuck. Hello, how's the stream going? What are you saying, Sarge? Nocturnal minigun isn't junk, it's the most OP meta weapon. How could you? I think everything is mucking up this evening. Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram are all down for about 20 minutes, and people having issues getting into Netflix. Oh, everything's broken. Yay. Well, I hope Netflix is working, like, at midnight kind of time. Actually, from 10 AM onwards. I hope it's working from then, because the past few days I've just been watching a movie before I call it a night. I watched some really good stuff as well, but I can't remember any of the names, because these days I mostly watch Chinese movies, like Chinese cinema, and like, they're fairly generically named movies most of the time. Like, I remember Z-Storm and S-Storm, simply because they're like sequels of each other, sort of. But so many movies, the titles are just not memorable, which sucks because the movies themselves are really good. And then when I go to talk about them like this, I'll be like, oh yeah man, you should totally watch the movie I watched last night. It was good. No idea what it's called. Good luck! Legendary Breather probably killed a player at some point. I mean, if only they did make it so they could be aggressive. Because I know people have died to rad stacks. That is just something that has happened. But I don't think anyone could die to a beaver. I died to a mole rat in a series I did a while back. One of my realism modes. Which I know Martin, who popped up a second ago, binge watched recently. Because I had a very, very, very embarrassing death to a little mole rat. Which is quite bad. Okay. Ah yes, nocturnal bash damage guns are the best. Darth Vader says, I watched the Zack Snyder Justice League last night and it was amazing, even at 4 hours. I knew it was like a long one, but that is long. I'm glad to hear you enjoyed it though. Hi. Yay, let's jump to Always Vigilant, and fingers crossed, this will be an event that I fast travel to, just still going when I get there.
Warning! This is Neeraj Singh on an automated priority message. The Scorched Detection Rover unit has been damaged and requires repairs.
Yeah, I've
to
not
bring
been
the
up here.
tower communications uplink back online. I repeat, the rover unit is damaged and requires immediate repairs. Please gather the necessary repair materials and proceed to the appropriate relay tower for immediate assistance.
This tower was one of the first places I ever went to when I played this game. It feels weird having it like be rediscovered. After this was like probably in the first of the 10 locations I went to when I booted up the game. Oh, you're really gonna hide behind a door? It's just cowardly. Just cowardly, straight up. Ooh, got pushed to my death by a rat once. Yep, that's pretty much exactly what happened to me. For anyone who doesn't want spoilers for the New Vegas Realism Mode run, it was a permadeath, like, super hardcore challenge run, which I used to do in the Fallout games. And I died because a mole rat literally just pushed me off the edge of a cliff. And it sucked. What are good perks for assault rifle class? Do you mean like commando automatic weapons? Because if so, commando for automatic weapons. Yeah, I'm not. Hey, I leveled up. I'm not entirely certain what you mean by that. But there's plenty of builds out on YouTube. Like, even I've got some builds. Because most of the stuff's pretty basic. Like, if you want to go OP, there's people out there as well who make, like, the, hey, here's, eat this food at this time whilst tapping your nose with your foot to get max damage. Just in general terms, the perks are fairly self-explanatory. And, Nukes Dragons, the site, nukesdragons.com, I think, has a very nice build planner as well. I got killed by a small roof turret in Fallout 4 at level 20 once. At least a turret shoots you. I was on a cliff planning my route down and it came up and bit me. See, I was fleeing for my life. I was in a panic state of fleeing. The mole rat popped up. I fell. That was it. Challenge run over. Command and Articulate, yeah.
Power connection has been severed.
It was Beaver main too. Now we just chill here. Protect Rover. See how he does. Commander build on the solo. That's fair enough. I'd recommend, well...
Circuit connections damaged. On key station.
Even if you're playing solo, I kind of recommend playing a team these days. So you can do what I do. And just... You see in the bottom left how I'm on a casual team, which boosts my intelligence. And then get inspirational for more XP. I was originally going to say, hey, pick Lone Wanderer if you're playing solo. But with public teams now, I think it's just better for the extra XP most of the time. It was 4 hours, but it didn't seem like 4 hours. Well worth a watch. Blew the theatric release away. That's good to hear. I know the theatric release of Justice League got a lot of, I can't think of a word I was going for. It wasn't well received. So I'm glad that, the remake of it, I suppose, the extended cut version, is getting seen as much better. If it had come out and it was being viewed as worse, that would be bad. Okay, get rid of all that. And just pull a little Rover, just chilling here. Okay. Here, you mutant hound. It's fine though. I've got you, mutant hound. Don't worry. I'm gonna get all of you. Do not fear. Won't be any mutants left alive when I'm done with you. It's all fine. There you are. Gotta pick up that ammo. That ammo that I'm never gonna use and probably won't end up selling. Can't be leaving it behind. Alright. And now we just chill again. What do we think? One more wave of attacks or 2 more waves of attacks? Vote in chat now. Alright. We're on the Pepsi. I'm feeling myself getting a little drowsy. So, caffeine is required.
Restoring connectors.
I'm just kind of like... Oh. I'll respond to you in a second. I will fight these things, then I'll respond to just kind of like asking about the Outer Worlds. Okay. Shoot. Oh. One. Wait, is that just... Oh, that's just Rover showing as an enemy. Fair enough. Yeah. Just Scanloaf says, hey Sarge, after 1.5 years since the Outer Worlds came out, what do you think of it? I thought it was amazing on my first playthrough, but on the second it was meh. Honestly, I'm pretty much the same. I have not played it since it came out. I think since the last time I made content of it on this channel, which would have also been a realism run, which did not go well in that game. I feel like the difficulty settings on that game were not the best. Like, your character was always, like, super flimsy, I found, but also dealt, like, tons of damage that I didn't particularly enjoy. It felt like every character was a bit of a glass cannon, unless you played it, like, on easy mode, in which case you were just a cannon. But yeah. I think it was a solid enough game, but I don't think it had, like, a lot of replayability. A big problem came about from the fact that the opening, despite having a lot of choices, still felt fairly samey. Like, I find it's best on open world games, most of the time, at least nowadays, to kind of let your player go free and explore the world as they wish from the get-go, because the more time where a game like that forces you to stick to the starting location, the harder it is to do additional playthroughs, because you're just doing the same thing again. It's not to say you can't do it, and if you're enjoying the world enough, there's definitely the ability to do that. But I think that was kind of a big downside of it, really. That being said, it has been a long time since I played it, like, over a year now. So I could probably... There we go. I could probably play it now and enjoy my time with it. Hiccup. And a burp. That was painful. I could probably enjoy my time with it perfectly well, because it's been a while. but I felt like it wasn't really the sort of game you could just play and then play again and then play again. Like, it was good for a few playthroughs. They were solid playthroughs, but didn't have a replayability factor that I liked. So glad I can make a fast build and you can link it. Yeah. Darfedus says, bring back the beard, Sarge Law. I will do, I will. I know, it looks weird. I feel like I look a few years older with the beard and look a few years younger without the beard. And now that I've put on a bit of weight as well, I feel like my face is more like podgy, and I feel like I look even worse without the beard. At least when I was skinny, it was like nice and tight. I can't literally push it back in, but I was a bit more tight, and it meant I had more of a sharp jawline and sharp cheeks. Now it just looks very bad. I need the beard to mask, but in fact I put on like 4 stone or something. I think people went into Outer Worlds expecting the writing of New Vegas and got disappointed. Yes, man, I was saying constantly up to the release. Oh, I forgot as well. I was going to say, if you do want to know like an opinion of someone who's gone back and played it, Kado has been playing the Outer Worlds recently. I think he's been playing the DLC. I've not spoken to him about it. I just stalk him like a freak. So, yeah, I know he's been playing that. So he'll have some opinions, which I'm sure he'll be sharing on the next episode of the Pipcast, which releases in 9 days. It comes out on the 28th, I think. So yeah, he'll definitely have stuff to say about that. But, yeah, on, like, all the time before it came out, I was constantly getting frustrated at people just going with the tagline, oh, it's New Vegas in space! Because I knew the effect it would have. People would overhype it way too much. It wouldn't be New Vegas in space, it would be an Obsidian RPG which happens to be set in space, which is not the same thing. And people would set it to this unrealistic standard that New Vegas already has above what it actually is. And, oh, it was... I feel like that was the worst thing they could do for, like... Not for, like, success, because I'm sure that got a lot of people to buy the game. Because it was being pitched as, hey, we're the people who made New Vegas, you know, the Fallout game that everyone won't stop talking about. That Scorched is gone. They're just gone. They are never coming back. They have left... Oh no, they are coming back. I spoke too soon. Why'd you sprint away? But yeah. I feel like for marketing purposes, it was great. But for actually setting expectations to match up with reality... And Martin said, I only saw 4 videos in your Outer Worlds Realism mode decided against watching it. That's all the videos there were. The series did not last long. It was basically, as soon as I got into a combat situation with multiple people, it was just like, no, that's just death. On like their super high difficulty, you basically just have to constantly spam healing. And that's it. Just too much babyface. Yeah, I don't disagree with you on that. It's rare I get rid of a beard, and I wasn't expecting to stream today as well. I wasn't expecting to stream until Sunday, so I thought I'd have a couple of extra days of growth, which would make it look, hopefully, like a little bit better. Whenever I shave off my beard, like, entirely, like I did with this, I'm always surprised at how slow it is to grow back. Because I stay in this, like, this section for too long, where it's, like, long stubble almost. I don't like that. Like, short stubble looks alright. Beard looks alright. Long stubble just looks weird. But that's the section that my beard likes to stay in after I've got rid of it. Yeah, it didn't help when people were hyping it up and comparing it to New Vegas before launch. Yeah, I agree with that. History is repeating itself as people are already trying to compare Obsidian's new fantasy RPG Avowed. I think it's called Skyrim. Yeah, Avowed, like, I'm looking forward to Avowed, because I like RPGs. And I know I like a lot of different RPGs, and I'm hoping that it will be like an RPG that can be played in first person, and has lots of choices and stuff. But so far, all we've seen is like a cinematic trailer, and nothing else. It's like, yeah, sure, it might be in first person, because I'm pretty sure part of a cinematic trailer was someone just waving a sword about like that in first person. But it's by no means like, oh yeah, this is going to be like Skyrim. No, no. Literally said to myself when it was drilled, hey, it looks like Skyrim. Yeah, see, everyone does it! Everyone does it. It's like everyone going, oh, this game's difficult. It's like the Dark Souls of its series or whatever. People just go by it. One says, glad you decided to go live. It would have been another boring, quiet Friday night. Oh, I'm glad I'm providing a little bit of entertainment for everyone. Well, I must admit, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Where are the events? Okay, we got one event over there. We got a person on the team over there. You know what? Maybe it is time to go to the Rusty Pick. Yeah, let's go to the Rusty Pick and see if we get anything on the Mystery Pick. Apparently Darth Vader has the world's longest beard. All the way down to what I assume was supposed to be my belly, you're saying. Man, yeah, my beard kind of grows, like, it just gets denser after a while. I don't know how long I'd have to let it grow for it to actually go long. Like, I feel like that would be a monumental task. Okay, let's just get all of that gone. Jump in here. Pop. Yep, just kind of like Fallout 4 is the Dark Souls of the Fallout fandom. Oh. I've scheduled a post to go up, I want to say, about a week from now, asking what game I should play out of Dark Souls 3, Dishonored 2, and Kingdom of Amalur Re-Reckoning. Because I want to start streaming, like, not necessarily a full playthrough, but I want to stream, like, a different game regularly. Whilst I'm doing all the Skyhammer builds at the same time. Freddy says, I feel like this might be the year we finally see some Starfield gameplay. I am hoping that either Avowed or Starfield comes out this year, because I have basically nothing to cover. I'm just kind of here, just... Fallout 76 has run its course for me in terms of content. There'll be the odd video, but not much else. I can go back to Skyrim or Fallout 4 and do, like, speculative videos and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I really hope one of those games comes out this year, just so I've got something new to cover, and hopefully so I can get picked up in the algorithm a little bit. Oh, a Vampire's Black Powder Pistol. That sucks. Freddy says, oh yes, I want to try Kingdom of Amalur. How is it? I really like the game, but I liked the original. The remaster doesn't add much to it, really. The art style was already like... It was like Borderlands, how Borderlands has like a quite iconic and timeless art style almost. Kingdom of Amalur had a similar thing, so the remaster doesn't really look different. I did stream it a bit when the remaster came out, and I think I did a series on it as well. But man, this stuff sucks. You know what? Let's just go for a couple of freestyle, right? Because all I need are weapons. Armor sucks. Just see if I can get a good big gun. Or a suppressor's crossbow. I do not miss this. The RNG sucks. In so many videos now, I'm going to be going on rants about uniques versus legendaries. Anytime I can mention it, I'll be like, no, uniques are better than legendaries. I hate the legendary system. It's rolling dice. It's literally just going, oh, here's my dice. I got a 2. Well, that sucks. I got a 3. That's not any better. That's not great. Like, that's not terrible, but it's not great. And .308 rounds. You don't get anywhere near enough of those for the light machine gun to be worth it. But there we go, that was all my script. Hope you all enjoyed that. I wish I could sell and just lose out on the one script. Wish I could just do that. It'd be lovely if I could. Like, I don't mind losing one script if I can get an item out of my inventory. Defend that. Uranium Fever's going. Well, let's jump over. Has Bethesda announced if they're going to E3 this year? I don't know, but I would say most likely, or even in some Xbox event we shall see. Yeah. I feel like something will happen this year in the world of gaming. Like, there'll be some stuff going on. Because, like, I don't know if there'll be, like, proper in-person events for everything, but at the very least there'll be some digital stuff going on. Oh. Let's shoot some more rats. Man, a lot of people are using flamers now, and I think in like my fixer video, it might have been my fixer video. Oh no, it was in one of my purveyor videos. I think I say that like flamers suck because I think I get a flamer. But now apparently they've got better. But I had someone commenting on my video like, "Oh, you're an idiot. Why do you think flamers suck?" And I see that just every once in a while. Someone will comment on my video being like, "Hey, no, you're wrong." And then I'll have to reply to them with like, "Yeah, I am wrong because the game changed." And it's something I find amusing now. It was always a bit of a pain covering this game. It's just like, things can change all the time. It's like, I know Kado struggles a bit with it as well, because obviously he makes guides which he wants to be relevant for as long as humanly possible. But nowadays, games patch things and change things so much that you never know what's going to stay the same. I would have said Starfield would be out this year, but due to the thing last year, I'm now thinking probably early 2022. Yeah, it's hard to say like how much certain things have been delayed. Oh, rats are just wagging their tails. Just watch that and take a drink and read the chat. Yeah, I imagine they'd be aiming for this year. Because I feel like they'd want at least a year, like a year minimum between Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6. Probably like a couple of years or a few years. So I figured it would be like Starfield holiday season this year, Elder Scrolls 6 in like a couple of years' time, Fallout 5 like 4 or 5 years after that. That's what I'd figure would be their rough road plan. As someone who literally is just making a bit of a blind guess.
Extraction process
Martin spent 5k script, don't even remember what I got. It was that good, yeah. Oh, well.
Hostile trespassers detected.
This is annoying. I'm gonna have to walk because I can't use my jetpack.
Before damage to extractor units occurs.
Okay. Where do I need to go? Screw you, power armor. Why'd you do this to me? Okay, if I get close enough to the edge. Oh, not quite. Yeah, if you can... Nope. If you can get close. Okay. Do these actually go up? Can I walk up these? No, but I can jump up these. That's good enough. Okay. We're up. This is fine. Right, I'm going to not look at the chat this time. Just because I don't want to fall in that water again. It's fine. Yep, you can punch me too. Okay, this is all fine. This is all fine. This is all fine. Let's just... Ooh, there we go. Land perfectly. Charmin asks, you got flamed for commenting on flavors? Hey! Yeah, I did. Yeah. People like flamers now. They got powerful after one of the updates. Want to try that? Starfield? I'd take All American from you things any day with an explosive minigun? Oh! I forgot All American was the name of the gun. Yeah. I mean, it's not like Bethesda can't do any show-offs, as they did a big pre-recorded stream for the Blackwood expansion reveal, so they could do something similar for other events. Yeah. I mean, I can guarantee as soon as Bethesda starts revealing things, I'll be on it. Just doing so much pre-release hype, just trying to get those numbers up. That'll be great. You right there. You really have to break that. Seems a bit mean. Yeah.
Detecting terminated management personnel. Remove this individual.
You're not the legendary. Oh! You are the legendary. So, hey everyone, over here. Okay, there we go. We shot it a bunch. Let's see about killing these two things. Perfect. Oh, that's... No, I wanted to right away. Repair that. And... Okay. Oh, okay. He got that at least. Alright. Yeah, Stalker. Oh man, I hate the Stalker's effect as well. Stalker sucks. I remember trying to get it to work in Fallout 4, and just never managing it. Because that percentage accuracies at range tend to be pretty low, even with high perception. And if you're, like, even a half decent with, like, manual aiming accuracy with a scope, you're always going to hit better. I think they revealed something Starfield, probably like 3 to 4 years between Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that as happening.
Uranium volume extracted and processed.
I mean, I think it depends kind of on how big Starfield is. Like, the bigger the game, the longer the delay. And, like, I'm pretty sure Starfield's going to be a fairly decent-sized game, but I don't know if we're talking, like, Elder Scrolls size big or Outer Worlds size big. If that makes sense. So there are some games where you can spend hundreds of hours exploring them, and others where it's dozens of hours. I feel like a dozens of hour game will be a less of a delay. Man, there are a lot of enemies. I think it's just me and this other person. Nope, can't get him through there. Right. What Sarge is streaming? Hi Sarge, hi everyone. Yes, Nixie Lou, I've been streaming tons. I keep streaming. I stream non-stop. You know, if you want to actually get notified when I live stream, do check out my Twitter, @BadCompanySarge, and... and the Discord, because I ping on the Discord. I do an @here ping when I stream, and that is by far... Oh, here's the guy. By far the best way to actually get notified for when I go live. Because YouTube will often just go, nah, your subscribers don't need to know what you're doing. The thing with 76 is that everything is a bullet sponge, so you have to use legendaries, making them not that special. Yeah. Well, a large part of it as well comes from it being a multiplayer game. And, oh, wait, let's just pick that up. Get that 5 script. So they kind of had to build the enemies for, like, multiple people to fight.
Adequate uranium volume extracted and processed. Output quantity
which
increased.
Is a bit of a difficult thing. Okay. And just let them to go, hey, just make everything tanky. Make everything tanky. Don't worry about the rest of the stuff too much. Okay. Perfect. Mole miners just think ghost people prove me wrong. I mean, I can't. It seems like solid logic to me. However, I am hopeful that Microsoft purchase means that Bethesda can buy more manpower, or Microsoft will give them more, and that will mean less of a delay. But it's still early days on the purchase. Yeah. I think the biggest benefit that could come out of this, really, is just being able to have more people working on stuff, which means less of a bottleneck. Which means we get good games out faster. That's the hope. That's the hope. And if it goes well, that'll be great. That'll be great. So I know as well, now that I'm kind of in the whole Bethesda YouTube space, it's one of the ones that's really difficult to get out of. And if you watch channels that are primarily seen as Bethesda YouTubers, like, they're not doing so much these days, it tends to be the case. Please, nope. Oh, okay, that guy's not doing Legendary Etiquette. But it's fine, I was close enough.
Adequate uranium volume extracted.
Well, I don't think he ran over a single time when I actually did the motion over thing. So they might not even understand what I was doing with all that. Okay, let's... I only got 33 seconds on this. If I just stay here and defend this thing, we're fine. Oh. Okay. I've forgotten what I was talking about before the legendary showed up. Okay. Perfect. I'm also really hoping Microsoft gives ESO a lot more love to Shreddo. Try that one. because in Blackwood Stream they actually confirmed ESO is the biggest and basically highest selling game of Bethesda right now. That's cool.
Extraction complete. Extractors.
For like half a second I thought that said failed.
Process before continuing
It's
operation.
fine.
Please
Yeah.
vacate.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me too much. It's been around a while. I feel like the initial stigma over it has passed for the most part. Or at the very least moved on to this game instead. And I'm sure there's a lot of people who play it regularly. It gets large content updates. Those updates are paid things as well. You have the membership side of it. Like, it's got a lot of the stuff that's designed to make money. Mason says, what is the best way to get great guns? Pray. Pray to RNGesus. This game is a slot machine when it comes to weapons. It is one of the things I hate most about it. Just pray. Level yourself up to level 50. Get level 50 or higher, and then start praying. Don't worry about getting good guns before level 50, because they'll be underleveled, and then they'll be worthless once you do hit level 50. Once you hit level 50, pray. Because it's all RNG. You know, Fredo, if you can, would you be able to link, the legendary system is broken, here's how to fix it? Because, Mason, if you want to know why my answer sounds a bit grumbly, I did a whole video talking about it. Talking about, like, grumble, grumble, grumble. Legendary system sucks. Fredo says, I do wonder what will happen with 76. Hopefully more money so the content drought is lessened, as it's very bad in my opinion. Yeah. I mean, we've had people throughout the stream kind of saying, oh, I'm not playing too much because the dailies on their own don't keep me interested. And I agree with that. Like, I'm looking at them now just because, yeah, I suppose I should. Complete a daily operation? I can't really be bothered. See, I can't be bothered to do most of the stuff. I don't want to do a daily op anymore. I've done too many of them. Like, all the stuff that's in here I've done a million times before. So I don't really care about it. Like, I'll gain a bit more XP, because that'll at least get me to rank 49. But I'm not going to hit rank 50. Mason says, so what I do is the quest? Yeah, if you're low level, do the quests, do events, wander around and find new locations, try and get like some extra XP and stuff. But you know what, we can actually visit this person's shelter, because we've got a shelter. Yeah, just focus on leveling up at the start. Nixie says, yeah, the content drought is killing me, I cancelled my Fallout First because of that. That's fair enough. I must admit, I cancelled Fallout First just because I'm not really covering the game properly anymore, and I'm not playing much anymore. But that is related to the content drought. If there was like regular updates that were meaningful, I might still have Fallout First, because it would basically be a business expense at that point. Because it'd be like, yeah, this is very helpful for me when it comes to creating content. But it's not. It's not helpful at all. Sup, Doc? Okay. Man, you just leave that all open? Fair enough. We'll take it. Yeah, I also think the scoreboard sucks. Yeah. I mean, I should probably claim the stuff, shouldn't I? The scoreboard isn't, like, anything too amazing. Like, oh no, Solomon Hardy I could get if I get, like, I need literally 2,000 more. Like, what do I need to do? I need to basically build the things, and then complete 6 more events, or kill 3 huge creatures. Like, it's possible, definitely possible, and viable. Even in this stream, I could do it if I really tried. But I've done all this stuff before. All the stuff, so many times. Okay, I've skipped over a few messages, one sec. Charmander says, I considered reinstalling ESO recently, then I saw the size of it and decided I can't afford another SSD just for that game right now, it's huge. Yeah, I must admit, probably the main reason why I've ended up uninstalling it, despite having tried it out a few times, is just because it is such a big game. Like, it would be nice to have, but with 76 installed all the time as well, was one or the other. This one I get more use out of and have enjoyed a bit more in the past, I suppose. It would be nice to have ESO as something I could dabble and try out, but yeah, it's a big old file size. Freddie says, scoreboard is what killed the game for me, to be honest, so boring. I do think it kind of pushes people to just log in every day and just do these repetitive tasks, which just promotes burnout, unfortunately, which does suck. Okay, I've noticed there's a camp to the north, or bloody or outpost to the north. I've not been. Let's auto-walk there while I read it. Thank you, Fredo. you pinged Martin for that. I think it was Mason looking for it. Or Mason. It doesn't matter. Just guys, says, I think 76 really ruined the role-playing experience because of the meta and leveled loot. I must admit, I don't enjoy that about it in terms of, like, build making. And I think I spoke about that in my, both in my kind of leaving 76 content behind video and in the my build sucks now, or I can't make good builds now video. Because, yeah, I've had recently a few people ask me if I can do a single action revolver build in 76, and I'm just like, no, it won't work, because there's no difficulty setting up a game. You can't just put it on easy mode to make things work. The weapons are very much set to be, these are weak, these are alright, these are strong, and even that changes a bit. And you have to rely on legendary effects, so even if you get a strong weapon, if it doesn't have the right effects for the build you're going for, it sucks. And, oh, it's a whole thing. Where'd I get to? We need a Wastelander-sized DLC again. I think that'll get to people in it, yeah. Doug says, I feel RNG is needed so we feel like we have good gear. Maybe a few percentage higher of a chance maybe, but I feel even that can make rare gear more common. See, I've made like a couple of videos about it. I know for Fast Nights I did the 1% rule, where I was like, just make the rare drops 1%. Make it like, so you have a 1% chance of getting this thing, and just put that as the lowest percentage. I know I've argued for that and had like my full thoughts, and I explained like how probability actually works and all of that stuff. Talk about how it would still make things rare. But the other thing was on the video that Fredo linked. I talked about how there's, how many is it? I think at the time it was 340,000 different legendary items. Now it's probably about 500,000 different legendary items in the game. Maybe even higher, to be fair, because I just realised I didn't think about like the legendary power armor you can get. But yeah, there's a ridiculous number of it. So if you're trying to get a certain thing, that's not possible. I do understand why the legendary system is here in this game. It's like that thing to just keep you coming back and playing, because it's like, oh, I need this thing. Whereas in a single player game, you make a character to go down a certain path and you know how to walk the path. In this game, you just keep coming back with the same character. Okay, oh, wait. A plant says, I'm at rank 98, really close to finishing, but I'm getting bored of the game. That's fair enough, but you've only got 2 ranks left, so it shouldn't be too bad. Fredo says, I used to play hardcore, but the content drought sucked and the scoreboard grinds is just dull. I miss the days of Wild Appalachia, bits of content spread out. That was my favourite time of game. That was great. Nixie says, yep, I basically just hop on the game to see what's in the item shop every Tuesday and don't really bother to play anymore. Darian says, Fallout First is a scam, I can't wait for the next update. Another month, it should be sooner than we are first even new content. I'm currently playing Skyrim. I hope you're having fun in Skyrim. Fredo says, ESO is huge because of all of the damn content, and ESO is seriously gigantic. One of the biggest games in terms of content, does need a way to have the file size scale down, though I agree. Darian's given up on Fallout 76. That's fair enough. Just enjoy Skyrim instead. Don't force yourself to play a game if you really aren't enjoying it. Predators, for example, take all of Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim DLCs. If the game is bigger than all of it combined, plus a few other things, it's big. Oh yeah, I mean, Morrowind I've got installed, even though I never play it, because it's like 300 megs or something, ridiculously small. Oh, let's just shoot the sheep squatch. Hello, Bud Companion Sarge. Hello, Kato. We mentioned you earlier. People were talking about Outer Worlds. Thanks for the explanation on what to do. No worries, Mason. Is it fun solo, says Fredo? Yes, you can solo a lot of it. Nearly 80% of it, I would say, they're actually adding companions in the new expansion, which should help you solo group content. Yeah, I must admit, I've only ever played ESO solo, and it didn't seem like it was unapproachable to me. Just not really my kind of game. Okay. I think something game designers forget is most of us do daily boring repetitive tasks every day at work. We need more variety in our downtime. Yeah. Okay, hello Kato. My best weapon is a bloody explosive. 25% less action points fixed or a literal god roll. That is great. Is it full of grinding? I also have all fast duck marks. See, the mask got me. I think I got all the masks from the first round. I missed like 1 on the second. And then on the third bout, did not even try. I think I did 3 fast ducks. They were like all on stream. Never tried again after that. I was done. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Leave it for the super mutants to fight. I wish we could go to Murmur Mumbles and be a little more specific with what random items we get. Like, instead of ranged weapons, we could get rifles as a category. Yeah, anything to lower that would be great. Alright. Doug says, I can see that Borderlands 2 has a really low percentage chew for gear, but for some reason it wasn't as bad. You got mad from dry spells, but the fact bosses were easy to farm and many not all. Doug, watch the video that Fredo linked. I literally talk about how the loot system in Borderlands 2 works, with certain enemies having different loot pools. So, for example, from killing this sheep squatch, I can get one of, like, any item. I can get any melee weapon, any ranged weapon, any armor that I know how to make myself, and I can get any of the first star primary effects on it. In Borderlands 2, if you kill the bunker, here are, like, the sham and the legendary gun it had. These are the legendaries you can get, here's the rest of its loot pool. It categorized a bunch of things just to make it so that you knew which enemies to fight, rather than having it be completely random. The legendary system in this game is a bit too random, which is why the thing I get from this, a Vanguard sturdy leather chest piece, I mean, it's alright, I guess, but the beaver I killed earlier, which took that to fight, gave me just as good an item, quite frankly. Just kind of like Sarge Rap got over it. Yeah, the chat was right at the top, I had to speed through it. You can if you want, but it isn't a wild treadmill like MMO, you can take your time. My god, early reading skill, he talks faster, so she's working on auction house for star speaking skills. Hey, I have to read the messages. I can't let too many messages go by. Skill 100, Outer Worlds, I didn't get thanks. I finished the Gorgon DLC, was pretty good, stoked to try the Murder Mystery one. Oh, okay, you only just tried the Gorgon one. See, I assumed you were playing the Murder Mystery one. Because I talked about how I was stalking you and knew exactly what you were doing. But apparently I didn't. People were asking how it is these days. Alright, for an RPG, fix for those looking for an RPG, yeah. New science weapons were added and ended up with a couple of refunds. That's good. I'm glad they added a few new weapons to the game. Oh, we're over encumbered. That's annoying. Okay, we are only a few points over encumbered though, so it's not too terrible. And I've still got tons of repair kits to use, so it's fine. How's my armour? Oh, it's just starting to get dented. Wow. Yeah, power armour in this game. Oh, I've actually got my fast duck masks. These are for ones... Yeah, I did fast duck 3 times on the last one, it seems. Those are the masks I got. Oh. Yeah. Having some new weapons is good to see. Oh, ribeye steak. That even boosts the carry capacity. Perfect. Good points. Doug says, I feel rare master somewhat equal to the tubby skeleton enemy's chance. Agree? Oh, yeah. So I blanked for a second. You're talking about in Borderlands. Yeah. But the thing was, tubbies and stuff, there was a specific way to get them all of the time. In 76, it's a timed event, basically. You have to do once an hour or twice an hour if you server hop and get lucky. Wait, don't you normally drop down from there? Why is there a rumble on that? I'm guessing Deathclaw's already been activated? Because normally I swear it jumps down from here and looks really cool. Which is the entire reason I came in here. But that is not going to happen. Which is a shame. Nixilo hasn't finished Outer Worlds yet. Well, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get to the end and enjoy it. I will say, perfectly happy with how the endings of the game go. It's got multiple endings. I feel like I can spoil that much. It's I've played some games, Cyberpunk, where I really didn't like how they ended. But Outer Worlds, I think, sticks the landing. It might not be the perfect experience, but at the end of it, I didn't feel terrible, at least. Darian says, going back to Skyrim after 4 years, I was reminded of what a masterpiece that game is. Skyrim is really good. I do remember in a... I don't know what video it was. I've gone through my comments a lot recently, but I remember someone, like, calling me out for calling Skyrim, like, a masterpiece. And specifically saying, without mods, it's a piece of trash. Just, like, never something I like to hear. But yeah, I called it a masterpiece, and I feel like it really is one of the best games ever made, despite the issues it has. But everyone's got their own taste, so not everyone's going to enjoy the same things. And just a little comment there reminded me of one person. It was like, no, it's not a masterpiece. You need to reevaluate your life, you idiot. Okay, it says, yes, you can do a genocide run as essential NPCs are few and far between in the Outer Worlds, and usually hide behind a screen till later so you don't fully halt the main quest. Yeah. One thing Obsidian does very well is with their essential NPCs in general. They do very much try and let you kill as many characters as possible. And I know in Skyrim, that is something that just does not happen. Because I remember researching if I could do a Skyrim no-kill, not a Skyrim no-kill run, a Skyrim kill-everything run, because I did a Skyrim no-kill run, and it was incredible. We got to Alduin, we defeated Alduin with 0 kills, literally 0 kills, not like the, oh, just frenzy everyone and get your companions to it, literally 0 kills. I'm still proud of that. But yeah, after that I tried to see if I could do a, hey, let's just kill everyone. And there's just so many essential NPCs. It's like anyone who has, like, a line of dialogue in a like, main or side quest. It's just like, yeah, just throw the essential tag on them.
You there?
Are you gonna... Yeah, okay.
Let me
Perfect.
take a look at you.
Ooh.
Yes, you'll do nicely. Where are my manners? Welcome to the pumpkin house.
Yep, you want me to grab some
Kindly fetch
pumpkins.
me some
I just spat in my hand.
carve, will you?
Yep. No worries. I'll do that. Let's make sure... Oh, no, let's open the packs. Voice acting matters, yep. Gamer's atmosphere. Yeah, tubby skeletons. Rex are pretty damn rare as world spawns. Maybe RNG for the drops.
So many pumpkins to carve.
I remember it being skags. Is your phone auto-correcting skags to skeletons, or are you talking about, like, in the Dragon Keep DLC? Also, Doug, if you're not currently aware, every Sunday on this channel at, like, this time, basically, myself, Kado, Jared, and Crazy Eyed Eddie are streaming Borderlands 2 at the moment. You might be interested in that. Darren says, because if not, it's just go here, kill that, bring that thing back. Oh, okay. Well, this is a tad bit annoying. I've been playing single-player games, I'm used to being able to pause. What about the ending of 2077, didn't you like? Was it the fact that it was all for nothing? That was the big thing. I also managed to get, like, the worst of the endings, where you're basically just stuck and can't do anything, and you have to wait as you repeat the same task over and over and over again. I got the worst ending in a game which does not stick the landing, which was particularly bad. But yeah, the ending in Cyberpunk 2077 does not matter. It's the same problem, I think, with New Vegas, where there's not really a point in finishing the game. Because that's just it, then you just teleport back. At least in New Vegas, it's kind of fun to go through the end part. But in Cyberpunk, it's just, nah. Just not worth it. Okay, there we go. Let's go back. Darian says, Skyrim is in my top 3 games of all times. Don't play with mods, just like GTA San Andreas, top 3. Nixie says, Cyberpunk I have to finish too, I'm waiting for the next patch before I go back in. That's fair enough. I will say, don't worry so much about finishing it, worry more about just enjoying the time beforehand. Like, I loved the first act of Cyberpunk. I've spoken about this before. I wish Cyberpunk was the little cinematic thing you get at the start, where it shows you, like, building your way up in the, like, underworld of a city, and then the first act with the heist. If the game basically ended, like, just shortly after the heist, and that was it, and the rest of the playable stuff was the little cinematic thing, I'd have loved that game.
You there?
But it wasn't.
Wait.
Okay, let's just... Yeah, there you go. Borderlands 2 is a damn near masterpiece, especially with DLCs. It is a great game. Completed the daily. For my third game at SAR, GTA 4 is way up there for me. I never owned GTA 4. I played a little bit of it, I think, around with friends, but I never really got to play much of it. Where'd I get to? Oh, I might need to do this fast talking again, I've lost my spot. Third game, it's hard. Borderlands 3 was disappointing to Darian. I enjoyed it. I know people didn't like it as much as Borderlands 2, but I was a fan of Borderlands 3. Reddit says, my favourite game of all time is Black and White 2, mainly due to nostalgia, but because it still holds up well. I've never heard of that. Please explain all about it. I demand it. Resident Evil 4, Dead Space 2, good game, says Darian. I've not played them. Borderlands 3 can go to hell. Oh, jeez, Doug. Doug's got some strong feelings about it. I think Borderlands 3 did really good on the gameplay. It lacked a bit in the story and atmosphere in the way that Borderlands 2 did. but on gameplay it was really solid. Red Dead 2 to me was amazing, says Darian. I'm looking forward to eventually playing that someday. I tried to play the original Red Dead Redemption, which is terrible because it's not even the original game in the series. It's just... I tried to play Red Dead Redemption recently because I've got it on console. I just couldn't quite get into it. But that's largely down to it being in third person. And if I remember correctly, Red Dead Redemption 2 you can play in first person? Dragon Ball... Oh, I can't even pronounce that. So, Darian's saying what the best Dragon Ball Z game is. I'll take your word for it. Sarge got the worst ending, yeah, in Cyberpunk I really did. Fredo says, the main problem I find with Cyberpunk is how hyped up it was. It was like people were hyping up the cure to every disease to ever exist, like it would be life-changing. Yeah, I must admit, I even went into it with, like, lowered hype compared to what most had. And even I was disappointed. Like, I was just expecting a good open-world RPG in the Cyberpunk universe that felt very Cyberpunk and was fun to explore. And it didn't have that fun exploration for me. I've quoted it several times now, but whenever I was playing it, I felt like I'd watched a better TV show with the Cyberpunk feel, which was Altered Carbon. Like, when I was playing it, I was like, sure, this is technically Cyberpunk, I guess, but I can just watch Altered Carbon, and that feels more like Cyberpunk to me. But no. It just wasn't for me, I suppose. Legend of Dragoon. So broken. Okay, this says, I've actually got the game right next to me. Roommate's been playing it through. Nice. Just kind of says, I love the end scroll of New Vegas. Makes me feel emotional because of his journey. I wish 4 had one. 4 did have a little cinematic. I must admit, the end scroll was an alright way to do it, but I would have preferred, after the end scroll, to be able to go back. Oh, scope course rifle just chilling out there. I wouldn't say no. Okay, here we are. Okay, which one? GTA 5 is just glitches now. I must admit, I watch Funhouse. I watch them for years, and seeing how like GTA has evolved just from watching them play, it seems like the online thing is just an endless hacker's playground these days. I'm sure it's not always that case, but man. EJ says, my gripe with Cyberpunk was that after the E3 presentation with Keanu Reeves, people were excited solely for Reeves and not the game himself. Yeah. I will say, I think Keanu did fine as his performance, which was something I was slightly concerned about. Like, oh, we've just got Keanu because it's Keanu. I think he did an alright performance as a... God, I'm wanting to call him Johnny Roses. Johnny Silverhand. I'm thinking Johnny Roses because it's a Lone Wolf Wanderer. It's like one of the most... It is the most badass real name of any person. Ah. Legend of Dragoon. Fredo says, Black and White 2 is basically a game in which you play as a god. You can either be a nice guy who builds or an evil god who kills people and takes towns by force with armies. That does sound cool. Just as a concept, that is cool. I think Keanu was the catalyst for Cyberpunk's fail. I think if he wasn't in the game, it would be better. That I also agree with. Because even though I think he as an actor did a decent job of bringing the character to life, I do think the Johnny Silverhand stuff was the less enjoyable side of things. Kato says, don't forget Borderlands 3 had one of the best voice lines for playable characters, Zane's the bestest. Zane's lines in that game were amazing. Like, Kato and I played through a lot of the game together, and it was... I was playing as Zane, he was playing as Amara. And it was pretty much the case of, oh Sarge, you talk to the person because you're playing as Zane, Zane's got the better voice lines. Like, Kato brought the power, I brought the... Zane's just an awesome guy. Darian says, Fallout New Vegas great, but don't hate me, Fallout 3 I liked it. No hate here, no hate here. Like, dude, I got a video coming out on Tuesday specifically calling out all the people who are like, how dare you not like the Fallout game I like. All of the Fallout games have their place. And all of them, if you enjoy them, are a good game for you. And that's the most important thing. Also, I really like Fallout 3. Okay. Just gonna look, yep, let's do chain reaction. What do you think of that? I feel like he wasn't acted that well and he was more of a main character than me. See, I think the acting was fine. For me, the problem wasn't the acting, it was, well, part of the... V as a protagonist was... It wasn't even an empty shell, because like in Skyrim, the Dragonborn is an empty shell. In Fallout New Vegas, the Courier is an empty shell. and that's fine. V, I felt like, had just enough personality to be annoying, and Johnny Silverhand should have been the annoying character to kind of a nice one, with the way they set it up. But to me, they both felt kind of annoying as characters. Okay, I feel like it wasn't acted. Yeah, I don't get why Obsidian wouldn't let you play at the end in New Vegas. You would think Obsidian would learn since Bethesda changed it quickly, Broken Steel, and Fallout 3. Yeah, it did feel like a bit of a step back, seeing as in Fallout 3 they kind of corrected that. Okay, this says there wasn't time to create any post-game stuff in New Vegas. Would have just been the same thing, no reactions to an event that just happened. See, it would have been nice if they'd been able to throw it in the DLC, like they did with Fallout 3, or if there'd been a way to do that. Or even just, like, I'd have been happy just with real mild changes at the end, like a different faction is occupying the dam and a few voice lines. I don't like it when big open world RPGs shut you out at the end. Fallout 3 had a bigger map in New Vegas, I remember getting lost in the metro. The metro, yeah, was just a maze. Could have been worse, could have said Johnny Vegas. Johnny Vegas is great. He's made the one poem I like. Okay, Kato is right. Fallout Brotherhood of Steel is objectively the best in the entire Fallout series of all time. That is true, but you're still allowed to like the other games. Fallout Brotherhood of Steel is the best game ever made for all time, but all of the games are still enjoyable. Zane is the first character with 2 action skills. I was sold, says Darian. Yeah, Zane was a lot of fun to play. I don't know if he's got any more buffs. I know he was, like, probably the weakest out of a group of playable characters, but he was also the most fun. V always sounds like a street kid, even if you want to play as a corpo. Yeah, like, choosing corpo, nomad, or street kid made almost no, like, noticeable changes, which was a bit of a shame. Hold up, how about tactics? Or are they the same game? I can't remember. Oh man, I think it's called Fallout Brotherhood of Steel Tactics or Fallout Brotherhood of Steel, and they're 2 separate games. Which is like beautiful naming convention, especially seeing as they were made like it wasn't like it was Fallout 1, Fallout Brotherhood of Steel, then up to Fallout 4, and then Fallout Brotherhood of Steel Tactics. They were made close together. Johnny Guitar. Fallout 3 was actually scary. Fallout 3 has great moments. I have saved on my hard drive a shot from Fallout 3 where it is my character fighting some ghouls in the dark, and it is terrifying. It's great. Just kind of loaf talking about toxic fanbase because the game is amazing and it makes me so goddamn mad when people use it to take down people's favourite Fallout. Yep. I mean, Tuesday's video talks a lot about that. I don't call out New Vegas so much because I think it can happen with any game, but it does seem New Vegas is often the one, or is most often the one where it gets used to take down the other games, which isn't fair. You should enjoy whatever Fallout games you like. It's okay to have a bit of a joke and a bit of a laugh about things, but some people do take it way too far. Kato says, I could go harder on the sarcasm read, but Tactics is actually decent and seems to have suffered from lack of time. Yeah. Okay. Daka. Okay. Daka. I mean, if I want to get real serious about it, Fallout Pinball. Fallout Pinball is where it's at. Oh, Gatling lasers are fun. I may be shredding through fusion cores right now, but oh, is it worth it? The confusion with Fallout Brotherhood of Steel thanks to its title sharing words. Yeah, there was some bad titling going on there. It was just a little silly. Let's keep walking. Shadow says, Morrowind is basically the New Vegas of the Elder Scrolls games. A lot of Morrowind fans for liking it. Anything the most for isn't Morrowind. Yeah. I'll say, I feel like Elder Scrolls and Fallout have like a very... They walk not perpendicular, parallel paths a lot of this stuff. But in the Elder Scrolls fandom, it seems to be to a lesser degree. Like... It's certainly not non-existent, and like you say, Morrowind does sometimes get that reputation. but it doesn't seem to be quite as strong with New Vegas. And likewise, the hate for Elder Scrolls Online doesn't seem quite as strong as it has been for, Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 don't reload your gun. There we go. Doesn't seem quite as strong as it was for 76. But it's still there. Was that a... Okay, I think my food just bottomed out. I heard a little amount of sound. Darren says, no, I did not enjoy Fallout 4. Oh, that's a shame. Where to get to? Freddo, also hot take for you all. Morrowind is the worst mainline Elder Scrolls game. I must admit, I could not get on at all with rolling to hit. Like, everything else, like all of the other age mechanics of it, I was like, I can overcome this. But rolling to hit in melee, when you're actually hitting with a sword, oh no, I just couldn't handle that. I keep forgetting about Fallout Pinball even though I played it as Cicada. That's fair enough. That is fair enough. I think everyone forgets about Fallout Pinball, because it's like... That's a game where I could understand people being like, hey, this isn't my Fallout game. This isn't a true Fallout game. Because that's one where it is like, okay, this is technically a Fallout game, but by like the most technical terms. Like, it is an official Fallout game. It's got Fallout in the title. It was made officially. Oh. Okay, let's go some new curler. I thought there was a workbench around here. There's not. Where is the closest workbench? Anyone got an idea? I'll read the chat while waiting. Charmander says, Johnny Vegas is a legend. His chaotic performance on the last leg with the bit about the fish never stops being funny. I don't remember that one. But he is a hilarious guy. Can't wait to see you on the front page of r/Elder Scrolls at Freddo. Freddo says, the years and Fallout fandom crossover quite a bit. A lot of Elder Scrolls fans are also Fallout fans and vice versa. Yep. He just says, hate me if you want. I don't hate people. But I feel like I have to get this off my chest. I find New Vegas overrated because its community endlessly promotes it in your face and won't let you enjoy other Fallout games. I do think New Vegas suffers from the community, like, hyping it up too much, which does reduce the enjoyment. What can I just say? It's nice that I don't have to approve every one of Lowe's messages about such a weird glitch. Yeah, I still don't know why it did that. It was... I don't know. That was a very weird YouTube thing. Combat is awful. Wait. Oh, you're talking about Morrowind, I assume. Kiddo says, you'd have to min-max from the start in Morrowind to hit anything, right? Yeah. I mean, I know I vaguely set up my character to be, like, not terrible. It wasn't like I went into the game and was like, for my first playthrough, I will focus on making a character who's purely about speaking. I have enough just, like, background Elder Scrolls knowledge to at least make something somewhat viable. But I got into the game like fought like a rat or something, and it was like swing 20 times, hit once. And it's just it's a struggle. Darren says, I do not like the reloading system with Gatling laser repellent because of Gatling plasma. That's fair enough. I must admit, I'm sure I've got a ton of let me check. I've probably got a whole bunch of fusion calls which are like most of the way done. Okay, yeah, I've got a fair few half ones. Oh yeah, there's a 0 and a 12. That's the ones I don't like. I think you get it in this game because there's a bit of lag between when your weapon actually is out of ammo and when it reloads. So I have like a little bit left. That I don't like. Pretty much, but I just use mods quite shortly after trying the combat. That's fair enough. Closest workbench I know of is back at Red Rocket. That's fair enough. I think there'll be one in here. Yes, there is. Right on the side here. Although, yeah, just smack those red roaches. Although now I've picked up so much stuff, I probably still am going to be a little over-encumbered. But not too badly. It won't be too terrible. Okay. Scrap. Yeah, let's scrap all of that. Why not? Oh, the Gauss Rifle's 10. Oh, yep, because rifles don't have a weight reduction perk, do they? Still annoys me that there's no perk to reduce weight reduction for rifles. They are heavier than all the big guns. It's ridiculous. No toxic community, Darian? Yeah. Mike says, I picked a Khajiit and it's so stupid that I can't wear helmets and boots. Wait, is that a thing in Morrowind? I wasn't aware of that. I probably played as Redguard. Like, I didn't actually want to come and see you, Commander. I didn't realise this was your place. Let me just have a drink instead. Just Can Life says, I'm a noob when it comes to the Elder Scrolls franchise. I just joined with Skyrim this year. That's fair enough. Skyrim was my first Elder Scrolls game. Like, I went back and played, I did a playthrough of Oblivion. I might end up streaming the game at some point as well. And I tried out Morrowind but couldn't get on with it. I've tried out Elder Scrolls Online and couldn't get on with it. Apparently because you have weird legs in Morrowind. Freda says, I never used mods on my first playthrough, apart from unofficial patches, but with Morrowind I just had to get a mod to remove the awful combat because I just couldn't play with it. I would go mad. That's fair enough. Drinking drug. Charmanos says, drinking drugs will give you all the strength you might need to get back to camp. Yeah, I'm alright now. It was the scope Gorse rifle was the big thing. Yeah, let's just chat with Space Lady.
No, I can't think. Are you a doctor?
I'm better.
Did the United States Space Administration send you? They must have issued you a stim pack, right?
Jeez, okay. Navy_BWire, I feel like, must have glitched and hacked their way up. 2,317 is too high a level. That is ridiculous. Do I want to give you a stim pack? I think I have to. You can have one.
Oh, thank you. So, you're real after all, huh? That's a relief. Oh, I can feel it working, but just so tired. Not sure if I can stand quite yet. My name is
That's quite a pause.
Diaz-Aguirre. I'm an astronaut with the USSA.
Alright, Sophia.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too. I didn't hear your message, but it does sound like you need some help.
That's a relief. Thank you. I figured the military would have arrived for the crashed ship. It's been
1 second.
a while, though. I still haven't heard from my crew either. Oh God. I can't believe this is happening.
Okay. There you go, EJ Red.
I need to find my crew. Contact the USSA. Get some first aid. One thing at a time, though. Where am I, anyway?
Okay, no, Freda, we can't do that. Oh yeah, I suppose I've started talking to her. I should fully talk to her.
The remnants of Appalachia? What do you mean? I remember... Almost... Damn it. What do you mean, remnants?
The war, the nukes, all of that stuff.
Are you serious? You can't be serious. Tell me you're just trying to be funny here. Please.
Nope, not joking. Been in space for decades. Sorry.
We had fail-safes. We had contingencies. We... Damn it. I think... I need to focus on just finding my crew. There were 3 others, and I just... I didn't see anybody. Or any bodies. So they had to be in the ship, or... maybe only my emergency pod crashed? I don't know.
Yeah, come on, lady. We got
Did you
places to go, quests to do.
Look for the ship's flight recorder. It's not far.
Yeah, I'll get it from a crash site. No worries.
Thank you. I truly appreciate it. My body is still shaking, so I'm gonna just try to stay still and listen to the comms. Just in case.
Yep. We all done? Perfect. All done. Excellent. Let's, there we go. I shall return. Look at that. There you go, EJ. Oh, you've been in the game. Yeah. Egypt was just saying, oh, it's a shame Sarge doesn't have the subtitles on. But the chat is just here, like in this area, when you're talking to NPCs in the game. So, I just get rid of my face. Normally I just skip through the stuff, so don't worry. But, you know, that's some Wastelanders stuff. You should have a listen to it. Yep, holy that level. Curtis says, nah, that player just hasn't slept since release, obviously. And Darian's apparently level 701. See, that's fine. I think I said, maybe it was the last time I streamed, I said that, like, it's difficult nowadays to work out which people have just, like, really got to a high level, fully legit, like, grinding with high intelligence and knowing what to do and just doing tons of nuke raids and stuff. Because the game's been out a while. But level 2317, I'm going to put my money on that person at least having used a leveling glitch early on. Like, at bare minimum. Like, possibility straight up hacking some way, but at the very least I feel like that's glitching away up the level. Because early on in the game it was really easy to tell. Because there'd be people who were like, oh, I'm level 500, whilst most people were, like, struggling to hit 100. And it was like, okay, well, this is clearly something's going on here. But now it's a bit trickier. Don't suppose you can murder her and eat her? Nope. So I just disappeared. I did! It's like, I can do tons of stuff. Like, I can just go, bwop, 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 bwop. Look at that one. That one. Wow, that one actually looks no different. I can... For a countdown, I can get you some fancy Patreon wallpapers, patreon.com/badcompanysarge if you want any of these as wallpapers for your desktop or mobile phone. Just made new ones earlier as well. That was Borderlands 2, now we're on Middle-earth Shadow War, tons of stuff. I've got like multiple scenes set up on the stream, it's nice. Yeah, come on, a nerd? What do you mean? I take it she didn't see the huge overgrown alien landscape at size, you know, with the giant mantis, crabs and anglers. Yeah, she really just kind of dozed past all the horrifying monstrosities. After discovering that some YouTubers hide little jokes in the subtitles, I tend to have them on all the time now, unless they are auto-generated. Mine are always just auto-generated. I don't know. I don't think I could subtitle my videos. To be fair, I could probably copy and paste the script, and if I really looked into it, I could do it. But then the subtitles wouldn't match up, because I go off script occasionally, and the pacing, I don't know how it would work. I do not know how it would work. Thank you, Fredo. Posted the Patreon link. For anyone who does want to become a patron, it is $1 a month, or £1 a month, or maybe €1 a month. Depends where you are. It's very cheap. You get your name in the end credits. I send you hugs and kisses, socially distanced, and there's Patreon wallpapers each month. Plus, there's a huge backlog, and even if you don't want to become a patron, there are some wallpapers there that are just free for everyone, because I made bonuses at some point. Adrian says, yeah, I like to read along with the dialogue. I do tend to do that as well. Although, it also leads to me skipping the dialogue, because I read very fast. You think I talk fast? Man, I read stupidly fast. Like, I just devour books. So, yeah, I tend to read along with the dialogue, and the person will be like, well, how... because I just speed read every line. So I often miss over voice acting when I'm playing games, which is a shame. Just kind of says, when I play 76, I'd get to like level 50 and start a new character because I'd get bored. That's fair enough. That's what I do in like single player games all the time. Just constantly restart. Doug's level 479. Nice. Oh, what level am I on this character? Oh, 143. I think my main character's in the level 300s somethings. Okay, thank you very much for the My Hero little doggy and the $3. It's very kind of you. Let me get to EJ. Yeah, upgraded the ammo. Oh, wait. Something about the ammo factory? Oh yeah. OBS is actually being alright on my notifications as well. This is good. Okay, Fredo's level 170 plus. Darian says, Kato, what's your opinion on damage perks over utility perks? I upgraded ammo factory to rank 4 and I hate it. Yeah, I upgraded ammo factory to rank 2 and I'll probably keep it there. If I can make it rank 3 if I desperately need ammo, but I don't. My legendary perks. Let's open another perk card pack. Let's hope the Discord bot for Patreon doesn't break again. Yeah, it's just really inconsistent, I think. perks you're referring to. Watching the subtitles try and keep up with you is brilliant. Subtitles don't have a chance. Not a single chance. What do you think the subtitles can do? Like, if you guys want to, like, just all talk at once, then I'll have to read fast again. And we can see the subtitles try and keep up if there are auto-generated ones on here. There's no chance. What have I got? So I got 1 rank of rads, because I don't use rads, so restoring 1 a second is great. Taking 1 for the team I put up to rank 3, because, yeah, extra damage when I'm on a team, which I always am. Ammo Factory I did go up to rank 3, because this build chews through the ammo. And it's power armor stuff. Sprinting consumes less action points. Chance to auto-revive with full health. I never go down, but it's still nice to have. And a chance for enemy energy attacks to recharge your power armor's fusion core. That is the one I should probably try and rank up. Oh no, I've only got 19. You know what, I've probably got enough perks. Yeah, with 29 perks and a perk card pack, that might be enough. Especially if I've got extra left over, but we're not going to worry about it. I'm pretty sure it said $1 million for Patreon. Yep. Mike says it's annoying that YouTube removed community subtitles. It is a bit of a shame. Like, I can check in my analytics, like, the subtitle thing, and I think it comes up with, like, 99.9% auto-generated. Because that's what I go for, because it's a great system that mostly works. But then, I think in the languages, it's, like, 99.99%, whatchamacallit? English. And then there's, like, a 0.0001% French or Malaysian or something like that. We're clearly back when the community ones work. Someone subtitles a video. Okay, Patreon. Charmander says, technology connections with the channel. I first found my little jokes. He really does stick to the script though and put his bloopers in at the end. Yeah. Oh, I know mostly about the modifications from when... Oh god, I think it... Oh, apparently I had no ammo. I think it was like a Jake Paul video or something, and someone was doing like a commentary video on it. So I watch a lot of commentary YouTubers. Might have been like a Drew Gooden video, where he pointed out, like, in, I think, a Jake Paul video, how he was scamming, or doing, like, some scam brand integration thingy. And, in the, like, community submitted subtitles, it was just, this is a scam, do not follow this, this is a scam, do not follow this. Mike Powell says, hello from Australia, good to have you here. How are things on the literal other side of the earth? And Darian, for example, Angry Turtle loves that lockpicking happening legendary perk, but I say each to their own, but I rather have the damage or special ones. I do use the first rank of the lockpick hacking one on the main character, because it's nice to just go up to like a level 0 lock and auto unlock it, and not have to worry about those perks and switch them out. It's a nice little convenience one. I didn't go for it on this character though, because there's a lot of good ones for power armor. Super cute. Right, so it's time for me to go. Guild event time was fun. All take care. Farewell, Fredo. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope the guild event goes well. Oh yeah, I'll definitely check out those Borderlands 2 streams. Need that Borderlands 2 fix. Yeah. Oh! Here's the attack. Here's the attack. I was like, this does look like an ambush spot. Although I was not expecting a Wendigo. I figured like either Cultists or a Deathclaw. Wendigo was not at all what I expected to come charging at me. Yeah, the Borderlands 2 streams are a lot of fun. Very different to this. Like, it's there's 4 of us talking constantly, pretty much. And as you can tell from this stream, I just do not shut my trap whilst the chat's going on, and it's just constant interaction this way. But on the streams, it's the 4 of us messing around and me constantly abandoning them and being a terrible person. Which is its own form of entertainment. Okay, this is a reminding chat, but you can throw money at the screen from YouTube side too. You can donate if you want to, however, there is no pressure to do so. You do not have to donate. You do have to hit the like button though. That I'm forcing you to do. Please do hit the like button. You can donate if you want to, but never feel any pressure to do so. Okay. Legendary special more card slots. Okay, this is the practical ones are nice. I consider lockpicking having legendary. Yeah, essential now, but previous games allow you to force locks with a chance of failure or breaking picks. I do miss that. That is a small thing I miss. I think, was it? It might have been in the New Vegas stream when I went back and played a little bit of that. It was just a nice feeling going back and being like, oh, I can just hit the force button and there's a chance it'll happen. That's nice. 76 have this habit of creating problems then calling the solutions features. Hello, Otto. Welcome to the stream. Michael says, would it be worth buying 76 on my new PC when it's on sale? I already have it on PlayStation 4. That is entirely down to if you want to play it on PC. I'm afraid I can't make that decision for you. Keep in mind it is the same game though. BR Bax is just a can of loaf. Doug says, I wish the pistol perks were either combined so it's more fluid or the perks were in a different tree. There's too many important perks in agility. Yeah, I do feel like the damage perks are kind of essential, which sucks, because then you just have to spend like 9 perks in your build on a specific tree in order to deal damage, which is the most important thing in the game, really. Whereas the utility perks aren't half as helpful, which is a shame. I do remember I made like perk card videos for this game, and I think one of the suggestions, because I made a damage section, was to basically get rid of a standard perk card system with the damages and make like one high cost perk card, like a 3 or 4 cost I think it was, that is like deal plus 25% damage with rifles, and just have that as the damage perk rather than spending 9 points to get like plus 60% or whatever. I don't know. Darian says, I have so much junk that Ammo Factory is not really necessary. Charmanos, it's time to go. Catch you in the next stream, Sarge. Farewell. To be fair, I don't know how much longer I'll be streaming for. It's already been 2 hours, and I do appear just to be wandering aimlessly at this point. We hit rank 49. Are we close to any challenges? Oh, if we complete one more daily challenge, we'd get 500. And what's the 1,500 one? Oh no, we'd have to level up 2 more times. No, I don't think that's going to work. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to hit rank 50. So like this legendary season has gone on for like longer than the others. And I'm nowhere, I'm not even hit halfway. Not even hit halfway, and then each rank costs more. So in reality I'm probably like a third of the way through. It's crazy. Oh, I've just remembered, because I've still technically got first, haven't I? For some reason. Maybe they do it on a monthly basis. So maybe even though it was supposed to... Fair enough. Maybe even though it was supposed to end this week, it's still giving me, like, until the end of the month. That might be a thing. Pistol damage perk should be in perceptions, says Darian. Fair enough. Exactly, that's what sucks. I love using them, but it's tedious to say the least. PC does have the benefit of public test servers, playing content before it's fully patched in. Yeah, if you got the space for it, and feel like doing it, it's a thing to do. Skills would be a cool return. EG says, yeah, they need to make it so damage perks do a standard percentage of damage if there's no need to upgrade them. Would love to see more utility perks. Yeah. I doubt they're going to change it. At this point in the game's life cycle, I think it's unlikely for them to do such a big overhaul on the damage side of thing. Like, One Wasteland was a big rebalance. And I feel like that's as big as they're going to go. Okay, let's just throw a few things in here, so I can ensure I'm not over-encumbered next time I go to play this game and realise I'm over-encumbered. And... should I end the stream? I should probably end the stream. Like, I don't think there's much more for me to actually do in game. I feel like we've all had a good chat. Had a bit of fun talking with each other. Tomorrow, I've got a video out, the next Skyhammer build, so follow me on Twitter and join the Discord if you actually want to catch live streams, because Sunday, we'll be streaming at this time, and tomorrow I've got a video, then Monday I think I've got another video, the Fallout fandom rant, and then Tuesday I'll be doing like a follow-up stream to that video for anyone who just wants to talk about Fallout, and I'll need to work out what Fallout game I'll play on that stream, so when the Fallout fandom rant video comes out, please comment on that video saying which game I should play on the live stream the day after, if that makes any sense. And then after that, there'll be a next stream on the other day, which will be Total War Warhammer 2, where we work out which character I'm going to play next. And then after that, I think it's back to normal, not so much chaos. Oh, but then there'll be a YouTube community poll to work out which fantasy game I'll be playing. Man, I've got a lot going on. I have a lot going on, like way more than I think I have. And it's just because I got so much. It's so much to do. Always so much to do. I constantly want to be working, but I think I'm getting tired from my work, so I need to work out how to have a proper break at some point. Maybe next year. Anyway, let's just go back to the chat quickly. I reached rank 100 a long time ago, says Darren. Yeah, I think the people who fully grinded the scoreboard at the start just easily got to it. I decided not to grind it, so yeah, I'm not too far of a way through. Oh, thank you very much, M. Dr. Murphy, for your number one and the $5. I feel kind of bad ending the stream right after donation. Okay, let's just go back to reading the chat for a second, and we'll look at the nice prettiness of the building. Okay, where did I get to? Kato says, I just want the weight reduction perks to be consolidated. They take up like a third of the total perks in the game. Yeah, it's a bit ridiculous. Darian says, Fallout First for free, I wish. Imagine new perks. New perks would be great. Fallout First for free. Like, I understand why there's a paid thing. I'd like the scrap box to be free for all players. That's what I go for. Describe says, that was 2 hours gone by fast. Yeah, it did go by fast. Borderlands on Sunday too. Yep, Borderlands on Sunday. The next, like, 6 days, I think. Or... no, the next 5 days, all have stuff going on my channel. Like, 2 live streams, 2 videos, and a community poll. So, tons of stuff. No, 3 live streams, 2 videos, and a community poll. There's a lot of stuff going on. Doug says, I got first last night, and I already made up the $12.99 because I freely transferred thousands of pounds and only rely on anyone. Scrapbox and Adams is a nice bonus. Shouldn't need to pay for that, but it is what it is. EJ says, oh, wait. But what if we want to donate, like, right at the end of it? Bad, Kato, bad! But what if we wanted to donate, like, right when you end it? EJ says, I refuse to get first because Bethesda said that if everyone had unlimited stash, it'd love the servers, but if everyone hypothetically had first, the servers would be fine. Yeah, with junk you can do it. Unlimited stash space you genuinely cannot do, but junk is just basically a number on a single line. So it would be possible for everyone to have unlimited junk, basically, but they locked that part behind a paywall. And they increased the stash space as well. So it's not as bad now, but it was a bit of a pain. Give the scrapbox to everyone, even a Nerf one where it can only hold 600 pounds of junk. I agree with you, EG. I don't think it should be a Nerf one. I think everyone should get it, but I'd take a Nerf one over just pay to be able to store junk. I do not like it. Oh, that's literally the edge of the map. It's literally the edge of the map I'm walking towards right now. And Navy's custom destination just right by me for some reason. So you know what? Let's go to this ridiculously high-level player's custom destination, and then I'll call the stream and see about doing some editing, or slack off and not do some editing. I should do a little bit of editing. I should edit at least the first couple of minutes, because I've got the files in the editor, I've got the audio timeline on there, I already recorded and edited the audio down, so the commentary's there. I literally just need to put the footage over it, and I think I'm making a bigger deal out of it than I need to, just because there's a few, like, added effects towards the start, and I'm a bit like, oh, it's difficult to begin the editing process. But after that, it's literally going to be a case of just getting the right bit of B-roll, basically, for the right part I'm talking about. So I'm clearly making a bigger deal out of it than I should, and it doesn't need to be perfect. You guys won't mind if the B-roll isn't exactly what I thought it should have been when I was coming up with it. You'll be listening to the conversation. That'll be what's going on. Oh, there's a red stag. Red stag and a hunter. Don't worry, red stag, well, tried to save you when I killed you. Oh, I leveled up. Isn't that nice? Oh, well, go me. Oh, it's this little area. This is what he's marking. This is nice. This is a nice place. Okay, this is editing or Warhammer. Actual editing. I played too much Warhammer. Plus, I kind of got myself to a point where, with the playthrough I was doing, the new character in Total War Warhammer 2 is ridiculously good. Like, I love them. But now everyone's attacking me and my allies just were so stupid that things have gone badly on the playthrough. And it's going to be like a constant loss for a while when I play. So I kind of stopped on that playthrough and couldn't be bothered on a different one. So I need to edit. I need to edit. I do need... this video, I've only got like 5 weeks before the video comes out. I can't just not edit it today. That'd be ridiculous. Okay, Doug says, I have a feeling they may increase the monthly cost with the added features and using Microsoft as an excuse. Hope not. Everyone should get like £250 limit scrapbox. Have be unlimited for first. I'll be fine with that. Anyway, now I am going to call it. If you do want to stick with the community and stuff, yeah, I've got Twitter. You can see me tweet about stuff. My tweets are very random. but I'd love some extra engagement and some, like, input on them. Oh, I tweet when videos and stuff go out, to be fair. That's, like, a main thing. Better than the notification system on YouTube. But I also tweet, like, my own personal stuff, where I'm like, oh, this thing sucks. Oh, this thing's cool. Oh, here's just a random thought. Oh, here's a movie I liked. Here's a game I couldn't get on with. All of that stuff. Discord link is in the description below as well. The Discord's mostly Fallout 76 people, so there's a big community there. Please do subscribe if you aren't already. Thank you all for tuning in. And I'm gonna stick the... Oh, okay, Just Kind of Life says, Sarge, what challenge run do you recommend watching on your channel? Check out my challenge runs. If you like 76, the challenge runs aren't actually that good for this game. Skyrim No Kill was great. That was a lot of fun. The realism modes are proper hardcore challenges. Fallout 4 One Gun Run, also amazing. Any of those three, great. Give them a go. Farewell, everyone. Goodbye. Let's go on to the Please Stand By screen. Turn the music back. Let's just... Night Drive? Yeah, this is fine. This will be fine. Farewell, everyone. Thanks for watching. Sarge out.